Traffic Jam is on now.
Besitos to you. I'm Lizette Perez, your guest host for this episode of the Traffic Jam. And today I'm talking to one of the most viewed battle rappers ever. Welcome to the show, DNA. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Blessed.
So glad to talk to you. Like, I just look at you, right? And I can just imagine and see all the words in your head right now. You are so talented. And I just want you to tell me first how you got started.
Well, yeah, how I got started with rapping in general. My uncle, he used to sell mixtapes. So back when I was like 11 years old, he sold me a G-Unit mixtape. And after I heard one of Lloyd Banks' freestyles, that inspired me to rap. In terms of battle rapping, once Smack DVD used to put out all those DVDs, and I stumbled upon Murder Mook versus Jay Mills. And after watching that battle, that's what made me want to become a battle rapper.
It's so crazy because like the battle rap game is such a sport. How can someone, other than Googling you, how can they find you? And like, where's your next battle?
My next battle is next Saturday in California, but due to COVID, it's closed off to the public. But it'll be streaming on. So all people need to do is get the Caffeine app. It's no sign up fee. Nothing required, and you can watch all of the battles live for free. And also on there, like on a regular, a bunch of us battle rappers, we have shows on there. So as long as you stay tuned and go on there and watch the shows, you'll be like updated with all the battles and all the events that's coming up.
Did you imagine when you first started to freestyle and battle that it would become such a big thing and that you would be so known worldwide?
No. When I started rapping, it was really just because I liked to do it, and it was really like a therapeutic thing. So like when I know for some people when they play basketball or when they act or whatever form of entertainment or hobbies it is, it can take you and distract you from what's going on. So that's what it was for me. And then when I started battle rapping, like my first, I want to say like year and 2 months, I never received anything but like props and recognition. And I didn't think we'll ever, like, I mean, obviously I wanted to get paid, but I didn't think that it would get to where it's at now. So yeah, no.
That's incredible. So you've also used your voice and your platform to talk about everything going on politically. Next week being the inauguration, everything's kind of crazy. You said you're traveling to California. How did you get involved with the whole Biden-Harris campaign and doing a video, basically a mini movie, educational movie for them?
Well, yeah, that situation, that was through URL, which is the Ultimate Rap League, which is Smack, that partnered up with Caffeine. So they reached out to me and my brother Charlie Clips, and they told us that they wanted to do a just basically like really an ad to get Trump out of there. So I really didn't know it was for Joe Biden per se. And, just with knowing the climate and how everybody felt in the community about getting Trump out, I was like, well, I'll be a part of it to help. And then after we did it, then I found out it was actually for Joe Biden's campaign, and they were promoting it and posting it. So yeah, that's how it came about. But in terms of like really like being into like whatever either one of them both got going on, I'm not really into either one. But it was more so of a thing like if I could help get Donald Trump out of office, then that's what I was doing it for.
So you're definitely happy with the result?
Yeah, I'm happy with the result. I mean, now it's like we received like a certain amount of flack for it. But my whole thing was like, as much as people feel like Joe Biden is not too better than Trump, my whole approach was like, we already seen what Trump could do. I wouldn't want to go through it, for another 4 years. So I'd rather, see what Joe Biden could do before we X him all the way out. Because, until people start getting on a higher level of doing the things necessary to elect who we actually want to be in office, we're always going to be given two choices. So with those two choices, really, you just got to go with which one is better.
So as you was working that out to execute that whole movie you did, was it all your words? Was it off the top of your head? How did you plan for this particular battle scene?
Yeah, 90% of it was just off the head because we actually we came up with it the same day. Because prior to that, my brother Charlie Clips is the one that I went back and forth with. He had a battle. So he had a battle that Saturday, and we wrote it that Sunday. So we really didn't even have that much time to get it together. So yeah, most of it was freestyle.
That's dope. What about everything going on next week? Do you got any words for what's happening with this whole historic inauguration and all the craziness going on? Like, I'm not asking you to freestyle right now or nothing, but like, what are your thoughts when it comes to what may happen if there's not a peaceful transition?
I mean, well, I feel like after last year with 2020, it was like an eye-opening year. So at this point, I don't think it's nothing that could surprise me.
You're watching The Traffic Jam.
After 2020, with everything that crazy happened, I don't think it's nothing that'll surprise me. And I feel like at this point, I think we got to the point in the world where on either side, everybody's just fed up. So us as being African Americans, we're fed up, and you know, white supremacists, racist people, I guess in their own right, they're fed up. So now I just think it's a clash of everybody just standing to their guns. So it's gonna. I feel like the worst is yet to come. That's sad to say, but I think you know, in terms of like what's in the Bible and the energy that's put out the universe, what people been saying in terms of like New World Order, and just like before it ends, it's gonna be a war. So I feel like that's the things that's amongst the come on us, is, you know, it being like a full-on war between two sides. So yeah.
What's up? It's your boy, comedian A.G. White, not so white, not white now, and you are watching The Traffic Jam. Jam.
Seeing you in your battle rap game and just seeing how you guys handle yourselves, you know, have you had much beef in the past with some of these other rappers, or?
Nah, not nothing that's not battle rap. Like, not nothing that's rap. It's never transitioned over to anything else, because you know, I feel like I might be, it's, of course it's others, but I'm one of the few that it's a job for me, so it's professional. Even if I naturally don't, you know, care for you outside of it, it's nothing personal other than me just going there to prove that I'm one of the best out there. Now, have I had people that's probably upset at me for what I've done to them? Yeah, I'm sure they are, but nah, it's never been nothing that's, you know, that's out of hand. That's past
It's
rap.
a sport. It's a sport.
Yeah.
It's a sport of the hip hop game, sport of the streets, and you do a great job at it. You're definitely skilled, and I love that you decided to join us today and talk. I wanted to ask you, how many catalog battles do you have? Do you know the number?
Close on paper, probably like over 150. I don't know exactly like the exact number, but I know it's over 150 on camera.
What are you most proud of doing? What have you done that you feel that has made you feel like your dream came true, or your dreams are coming true when it comes to your skills?
I mean, just everything in itself. Like me, I try not to get too caught up in my accomplishments, because I feel like I'm still going, and I never want to be one of those people that you know, start believing in their own hype. But just really being able to uprise from coming from the background that I came from and overcoming all the adversity that I dealt with in life, and you know, still turn out to be doing something positive. Yet, you know, none of us are perfect, but I would like to say due to my circumstances of like my parents being on drugs, me losing my dad at 9, not really having nobody guiding me, and then to get to where I'm at now, you know, where I'm one of the most popular battle rappers, that in itself is like the biggest accomplishment to me.
You're watching The Traffic Jam.
I love that. I was checking out your Instagram the other day. I love that you give us a hint of your family life. You got a beautiful family. Mm-hmm. And how is it for you balancing just battle rapping in the streets and then coming home to your family? And like, how do you balance that? Do you have words in your head all day while the kids are just, you know, just playing, and now you rap it in your head? Like, I just feel like there's always words popping up.
I mean, yeah.
You able to separate the two?
Yeah, always I'm able to separate the two. But I feel like as an artist, like, you never stop creating, even when you're not creating, because that's just how your mind works. But you know, I feel like always having a good support system. So my girlfriend, she's supportive. You know, she was into rap before I got with her. So I mean, she knows the process of what has to be done. Both of my stepkids, they understand because they're older, so they watch the battles. And my daughter, she's young, but like, you know, it's a lot of times where I'll just dedicate my time to being with her, and then, you know, they know what it takes because it's a tough process because not only am I trying to, you know, perform and make the people that are watching me satisfied, but also myself. So I feel like you can't be in a relationship with anybody when you're an artist or an entertainer and they don't understand the process. And then on top of understanding it, support it. Because if not, that could become a distraction when it spills over to you actually going to perform.
Now, you just wrote a song about your daughter, Aura.
Mm-hmm.
You just dropped the video earlier this week?
Yes. Monday.
Love it. I got to check it out. I love it. Are you hoping to put out some more music in the near future? What are your plans for 2021?
Well, last year was like one of my because when the pandemic first happened, battle rap was like it was like questionable because, you know, that's like the most direct contact possible, probably the easiest way to get COVID. So when it was on a standstill at the beginning, it gave me a lot of time to link up with my brother, which is the person that produced that song and all my other songs, Rain 910, and we put out 2 projects. So that Aura song was actually off my album that I dropped last year on my daughter's birthday. And I just put the video out now. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna drop another album and EP because I did that last year, and continue to do that after this next battle. Because after this battle next week, my schedule is clear for a little while, so I'll be able to work on music.
What's your day job? Do you have one, or this is all you do?
No. All I do is rap. So yeah, that's my full-time job.
You're watching The Traffic Jam.
I'm going to the movies right now with my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about next week? You said you headed to California.
Yeah, I have a battle next Saturday.
You got a battle. Are we gonna be able to see it as it happens? I know there's some platforms that we can check out, like we touched base earlier on that, but for this next battle,
it's gonna be live on Caffeine at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So as long as people go to the App Store, whether you got an Android or iPhone, if you once you download the app, all you have to do is like go in the main section and you'll be able to watch the battle for free. It's 6 of them, and it's gonna run from probably like 5 p.m. Close to like 10.
Do you get recognized a lot when you out?
Yeah, if I'm trying to, but a lot of times I'm not trying to. So yeah.
Yeah. Because what happens when you out? Everyone's like, oh, let me hear something.
That's kind of like, to be honest, that's like the worst thing I want to hear.
Yeah.
Like when I'm out, like in terms of taking pictures and talking to people, yeah, I'm always with that because I feel like without my fans, there would be no me. So I'm always having conversations and taking pictures. I love that. But the rapping part, like, it's like one of those.
You save it for the battle. You save it for the ring.
Save it for the battle. Save it for when you watch the video. So yeah.
I love that. All right. Well, it was so great talking to you. Any last words? Anything you want to share with us today?
Just continue for y'all to keep doing y'all show. You know, it's a great vibe. I'm gonna definitely be tuning into the next one. And anybody that is a fan of battle rap or me, make sure you tune in next Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time, January 23rd. Caffeine, 5 p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be live and for free. 6 battles.
And for those who are just learning about you for the first time, go ahead and share your social media handles so they can follow your journey.
You can follow me on Instagram at the real DNA GTFOH. Everything spelled regular, and on Twitter at DNA_GTFOH. All
right. Well, besitos to you. Thank you so much for talking to us today. I appreciate it. I look forward to following your journey, your career, and best of luck to everything going on with you and your family as well.
All right. Thank you. No problem.
Hey, everybody. I'm DC Benny, and I'm watching The Traffic Jam. Hey, if you want to watch something during traffic, watch The Traffic Jam over here, not over there. Mira, what happened? I watching The Traffic Jam.
These are the whole traffic jam. These are good for the eye and to listen to it for the ear.
and they inside this marinade and all that, and the laughter come out. Right, feel like, it's a bit of the old, like, it's like traffic, right? And it's got the traffic jam, right? You can listen to it, right? Right, fam, bruvs, all your bruvs, get your fam, and watch the traffic jam. Hey, I'm DC Benny, and I'm watching the traffic jam.
Okay, so now we're gonna do an exercise that is going to target more so that rectus abdominis, your lower ab muscles, but we are also still gonna work that transversus abdominis by requiring you to have that really good solid positioning with the lower back flat against the mat. So we're gonna do leg lifts. So you're gonna lay down. Now you have a few options in this position. If you are a novice, I would definitely recommend you place the hands, let's get over, the hands underneath the butt. If you are more of a pro, have the arms out in front of you. I'm gonna do the novice way just because I'm not trying to be a hero. But when you're up here, again, make sure that the lower back is in contact with the mat, same as with our dead bugs. And you're gonna lower the legs down as low as you feel comfortable without allowing your rib cage to pop off or your lower back to pop off the mat. And that doesn't cause any low back pain. So you're gonna come down and up. Now, make sure that your shoulders aren't doing this and you're not like holding your breath and being tense. You want to relax in your upper body as you drop the legs down and then bring it back up with as much control as possible. If you need to do one leg at a time as a modification, you can. If you can't keep your legs super straight and you feel comfortable doing more of like a heel tap with the knees bent, go ahead and do that as well. Okay, when you're done, I'm just gonna fold up. And those are your leg lifts.
This is the Traffic Jam.